But how could you get Harold Lederman to Channel 62 in Kingston? Well, I asked. And Harold Lederman was a regular on my show and was always a sparkling guest. And we would start going to fights with each other in northern New Jersey and enjoying the fights. And he's just always been such a terrific person and so generous with his time and so knowledgeable about the sport. So this year, the Boxing Writers Association is making a special presentation, and well-deserved, to the Hall of Famer, Harold Lederman. To present the Spirit of Boxing Award, let's bring in David Diamante. David?
You know, if there's one man in boxing that is universally loved by everybody, I'll tell you this, the scorecards are in. 120 to 108, but your winner by unanimous decision, Harold Lederman. You know, this is a guy, his light shines from within. Anyone that knows him knows he's happiest when he's at the fights. His career in boxing was illustrious before he even became a public figure, working in the sport almost 20 years before he became the unofficial judge at HBO Sports. A role that he not only defined, but he actually created. And in doing so, he changed the sport. I mean, virtually every network now has an unofficial score. That's a position that Harold created. In 2016, he became the very first ever boxing judge in history to be inducted to Canastota. His knowledge, his insight, his lovable personality, his unique voice, his laugh, along with his Bronx accent, have added so much to so many great telecasts and continue to do so. Boxing fans around the globe, scoring fights at home, sitting on their couches, you know, hoping their scorecards match up with the trained eyes of this jovial fight guru who is, unbeknownst to them, also a hardworking pharmacist, husband, and father. Clean punches, effective aggressiveness, defense, and ring generalship. Judging fights can be a lot more complicated than it looks. I think we can all attest to that. But judging fights is only a very small part of Harold. You know, you speak to him, and his face lights up when he talks about going to the fights, going to the boxing matches with his father as a child. He's a walking encyclopedia of the sweet science, and he should be revered. He's from another generation, and they don't make guys like him anymore. He's one of the most kind and generous souls in the hurt business. And he's always been unwavering in sharing his knowledge. He's true blue. You know, one day he's working the largest fights in the world. The next day he's attending a local club show. As long as it's boxing, Harold's interested. In fact, if you're a ham and egger, you know, a 2-6 fighter boxing on a rainy night in Queens or a snowy night in Brooklyn, fighting on the B side of a small card, it's like a scene out of a John Huston, you know, Fat City movie, and you're stepping into the ring, chances are, as you're climbing up and you're stepping through the ropes, Harold will be there. Happy as a clam, keeping score, engrossed in the fights. His love of boxing is undeniable, and so is our love for him. Hey, Harold, from all of us, this is for you.
We come to you, Harold.
I'm going to bring the mic to Harold right now.
I got it, David. Here you go. Harold, say a few words. Congratulations.
Thank you, Brian. David, thank you very much. Nobody's ever said all those nice things about me. I appreciate it very much. First of all, I got to thank my wife, Eileen, sitting next to me. Couldn't have done anything about some my driving spirit. Keeps me going in boxing, and I have to thank Eileen.
It's coming.
We got you, Harold. Here we go. The one that works.
Okay, Jim. There we go. Okay. I thank David Diamante. Brian Kenny, I gotta thank you very much. We had a lot of fun to the show. Never forget it. I wish I could go back there to tell you the truth. But anyway, Gotta thank everybody. I love boxing. There's nothing like it. It's the greatest sport in the world. And, what can I do without boxing? It's great to be here tonight. I love seeing Vladimir Klitschko, the former heavyweight champion of the world. Love to see all the other former fighters here tonight and all the fight people, Scope, and all the great fight people. But anyway, thank you very kindly. Appreciate everything. And once again, David Diamante, thank you for your kind words. Good night.